Hey there, history enthusiast. Let's talk about one of the most fascinating groups of warriors to ever walk the earth, the samurai. These legendary figures weren't just soldiers, they were philosophers, artists, and symbols of honor who shaped Japanese culture for centuries. Whether you're a fan of epic battles, intricate traditions, or timeless wisdom, the samurai have something for everyone. So grab your favorite drink, maybe some green tea or sake, and let's dive into the world of these iconic swordsmen. First things first, what exactly was a samurai? Simply put, samurai were Japan's elite warrior class, serving as both military leaders and protectors of their lords during feudal times. Emerging around the 10th century, they rose to prominence in a society built on hierarchy, loyalty, and martial prowess. But here's the thing. They weren't just fighters. Samurai lived by a strict code called Bushido, or the way of the warrior. This philosophy emphasized virtues like loyalty, courage, discipline, and self-sacrifice. In many ways, being a samurai wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. If you think samurai spent all their time swinging swords and storming castles, think again. Yes, combat was central to their role, but the Bushido code made them so much more than mere warriors. Here's what set them apart. A samurai's bond with his lord was sacred. They pledged absolute loyalty, even if it meant sacrificing their lives. Stories abound of samurai choosing death over dishonor, sometimes through ritual suicide known as seppuku, to preserve their integrity. Surprisingly, many samurai were also skilled poets, calligraphers, and tea masters. They believed that cultivating the mind and spirit was just as important as honing physical skills. A true samurai could write a beautiful haiku as easily as he could wield a katana. Samurai often embraced Zen Buddhism, which taught them to remain calm under pressure and accept mortality. This mindset helped them stay focused in battle and find peace amidst chaos. When you picture a samurai, chances are you're imagining a sleek, curved sword, the katana. And yes, the katana is an iconic symbol of their legacy. Forged with incredible craftsmanship, each blade was considered a work of art and a reflection of its owner's soul. But samurai didn't rely solely on katanas. Their arsenal included a shorter companion sword used alongside the katana, long bows for archery, a key skill before firearms became widespread, lightweight yet durable suits of armor designed for mobility and protection, and other tools like spears, daggers, and even early firearms like matchlock guns. Their weapons weren't just tools, they were extensions of their identity and status. Now let's talk about the legends who brought the samurai ethos to life. These stories aren't just history, they're epic tales of heroism, tragedy, and moral dilemmas. Known as the greatest swordsman in Japanese history, Musashi fought over 60 duels without losing once. He later wrote the Book of Five Rings, a timeless guide to strategy and philosophy still studied today. A tragic hero from the 12th century, Yoshitsune was celebrated for his tactical brilliance, but ultimately betrayed by his own brother. His story embodies the bittersweet nature of samurai life. Often called the last true samurai, Saigo led a rebellion against modernization in the 19th century. Though defeated, his defiance cemented his place as a national hero. These individuals remind us that samurai were not just warriors. They were complex humans driven by passion, duty, and sometimes conflict within themselves. As Japan entered the Meiji era, the age of the samurai came to an end. Modernization brought Western influence, centralized government, and conscripted armies, making the traditional samurai class obsolete. Many struggled to adapt, while others found new roles as bureaucrats, educators, or diplomats. Yet, even as their era faded, the samurai left an indelible mark on Japanese culture. Their values of honor, discipline, and resilience continue to inspire people around the world. Fast forward to the present day, and samurai remain cultural icons. Movies like Seven Samurai and The Last Samurai, video games like Ghost of Tsushima, and countless books keep their legacy alive. Why? Because their story resonates deeply with universal themes. In a world full of compromise, the samurai ideal reminds us to stand by our principles. Their blend of strength and sensitivity teaches us to nurture both body and mind. Even after centuries, their impact endures, a testament to living a purposeful life. The samurai weren't just warriors, they were architects of a philosophy that continues to shape how we think about leadership, morality, and personal growth. Their blend of martial skill, artistic refinement, and unwavering loyalty makes them timeless role models. So next time you see a katana or hear someone mention Bushido, remember, the samurai weren't just figures of the past. They represent ideals we can strive for today. Stay curious, stay disciplined, and maybe channel a little samurai spirit in your own journey. Who knows? You might just carve out your own legend. Would you want to live by the Bushido code in today's world? Why or why not? Which famous samurai inspires you the most, and why? How do you think modern societies can learn from the values of the samurai? Let's keep the conversation going, because history is always better when we share it together.